but it's the 400-meter champion, Lythe Pillay, Marley Vildre. Hungary have got the same quartet as in the heat earlier today. Steigerwald, Valeki, Joschli and Simon personnel, but they do change the order. Jaisalan still on the first, Zala comes from the anchor to the second leg, then it's to Thena Rasu, and Rupal has gone to the anchor. The Australians are still the same, with Reynolds, Guthrie, Thorne. Lane 2 is Belgium. One change for them. Abdul Wahab comes in on the third leg to back up Pinjon, Dur and Lombert. Shoshoka, Batsiani, Tijeri and Ditalu. The same quartet that qualified from the morning heats.
Set.
Off we go then. 4 laps of the track, the first lap and a half in lanes. Herring out at the start is Xavier Donaldson, who was the lead leg for the USA this morning. Hurtling after him is the South African lead man from the morning heats as well, Nti Umtakulu. So Vernick van Rensburg is the man who's made way for the champion, Lythe Pillay. And the South Africans looking pretty well placed, even taking into account the stagger. Who will be first to hand over is the South Africans, just ahead of the Australians on the inside. So South Africa with Malepo, Precious Malepo now with the baton in hand. Also on the second leg this morning. Reached the semi-finals of the individual event in the women. Poland, though, now way out in front. This is where you expect the Poles to be. Daniel Soltysiak has handed on to Weronika Bartnoszka. The Americans being overtaken by the Australians. That's Isabella Guthrie, who took it from Thomas Reynolds. As they come over, Poland have the lead. Karolowski takes it. It was a bit of a nightmare there for the South Africans. They obviously rate their gold medalist, because he's now got an awful lot of work to do. Pillay in 5th place, now going into 3rd and now looking for 2nd. Let's hope the enthusiasm of the relay hasn't got the better of him. He wouldn't be the first to go racing off down the back straight, only to suffer coming back down the final straight. But if any man can do it, it's the silky South African. That's Botswana, Muji Tejeri. But he's being overtaken at the back. This is a brilliant race. Brilliant run by the individual champion, and he's given South Africa a chance, not just of a medal, but perhaps the gold. Alexander Formella, though, has the baton for the Poles. Marley Vildre, the outgoing 400-meter champion, has the baton for the South Africans. Vildre couldn't get past the semi-finals individually. Will she be able to get in touch with the Polish leader, who is Alexander Formella? Formella 4th in the 400 meters flat, behind Barbara Malikova of the Czech Republic. The race is on, but Viljoen is not going to be able to catch the Polish Formella, who's going to bring Poland home to take the gold. South Africa the silver, and the United States of America beating India to the bronze. A new event on the calendar, but it's a familiar relay force that has taken the title. Poland so often get it right when it comes to 4x400 meter relays, whether it's men or women's, and now they've combined to great effect. 3:15.58 the winning time. South Africa 3:16.42. The United States another second and a half behind them. India missing out on the bronze medal by about half a second. Australia fifth, Hungary in sixth, and Belgium in seventh. Botswana, who were trying to move back up the rankings, in the end came home in eighth. Well, how different might it be if South Africa had got that changeover absolutely spot on? Well, it was the South Africans. Here is the muffed changeover from Malepo to Pillay. The one thing you shouldn't do in a relay is look back to see where the baton is. It's the responsibility of the athlete coming in to place it in your hand, and as soon as you look around, then you start reaching for it, and then that kind of thing happens. Also very tempting to go off too hard. You've got to remember that when a 400 meter runner is coming in for the changeover, they're exhausted. They've given everything. They rescued it though, and South Africa take the silver behind Poland. A familiar success story from the Eastern European country. USA with the bronze medal. They're celebrating with the US flags down on the track and looking very happy.
Poland delivered a composed and highly efficient performance to win the inaugural mixed 4x400 meters relay in 3:15.58, adding another relay title to the nation's impressive record in championship competition. South Africa finished second in 3:16.42, while the United States secured bronze, beating India by roughly half a second. The race was ultimately decided by both execution and experience. Poland stayed controlled through the early stages, avoiding the mistakes that affected some of their rivals. South Africa, meanwhile, looked capable of challenging for gold, but a costly mistake during the baton exchange between Precious Malebo and Lythe Pillay put them under immediate pressure. Pillay then produced one of the most impressive legs of the race. Despite receiving the baton in a difficult position, the individual 400 meters champions surged through the field and brought South Africa back into medal contention, even briefly giving the team a realistic chance of fighting for the victory. His powerful recovery demonstrated exactly why he is such a dangerous relay runner. However, Poland remained composed. Alexander Formella maintained the advantage on the final leg, while South Africa's Marley Viljoen could not quite close the remaining gap. Poland crossed the line first, followed by South Africa, with the United States completing the podium. The key lesson from the race was clear. In a 4x400 meters relay, every exchange matters. South Africa had the speed and individual talent to challenge for gold, but the hesitation during the changeover cost valuable ground at precisely the wrong moment. Looking back for the baton disrupted the incoming exchange and forced the team to spend the rest of the race recovering. In the end, Poland combined clean exchanges, disciplined pacing, and strong finishing speed to take the title. South Africa showed tremendous resilience to recover for silver, while the United States held on for bronze. The final standings were Poland first, South Africa second, United States third, India fourth, Australia fifth, Hungary sixth, Belgium seventh, and Botswana eighth. It was a dramatic debut for the mixed 4x400 meters relay, and a perfect reminder that in this event, individual brilliance can win meters, but flawless teamwork wins medals.